Meet Ella, a girl with a big imagination and an even bigger heart. One sunny afternoon, while exploring her grandmother's attic, Ella found something curious, a shiny, mysterious key. It had a strange engraving of a book and a star. What could this unlock, she wondered. Little did Ella know, this key was about to open the door to an incredible adventure. Ella follows a trail of glowing footprints that appear after she picks up the key. They lead her to an old oak tree in her grandmother's garden. There, she discovers a hidden door, carved into the trunk. With the key in her hand, something magical happened. Glowing footprints appeared, leading her to the old oak tree in the garden. Ella's heart raced as she spotted a tiny door in the tree trunk. The key fit perfectly. "Here goes nothing," she whispered as she turned the key. What was on the other side? Let's find out. The door opens to reveal a grand, glowing library filled with floating books, magical artifacts, and shimmering lights. A kind, talking owl named Archimedes greets Ella and explains the library's purpose. Beyond the door was the most magical place Ella had ever seen, a library like no other. Books floated in the air, glowing softly, and the shelves sparkled with magical artifacts. Suddenly, a wise old owl swooped down and perched on a golden bookstand. "Welcome, Ella," said the owl. "I am Archimedes, keeper of the secret library of spells. This library chooses those with kind hearts and curious minds to protect its magic." Ella's eyes lit up. She had been chosen. Archimedes explains that an important spell has been forgotten, causing the magical world to lose its balance. Ella must find the spell by solving riddles hidden in the books. "But all is not well," Archimedes continued. "A spell that protects the balance of our magical world has been forgotten. Only someone brave and clever can find it." Ella felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. "What do I need to do?" she asked. Archimedes smiled. "You must solve riddles hidden in the books to uncover the missing spell." Ella nodded, ready to begin her quest. Ella solves puzzles and riddles with the help of magical books. Each riddle reveals a piece of the forgotten spell. Along the way, she makes friends with enchanted objects, like a talking quill and a cheeky mirror. With Archimedes guiding her, Ella opened her first book. It glowed as it whispered a riddle: "I'm not alive, but I can grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. What am I?" Ella thought hard and smiled. "A fire," she exclaimed. The book spun in the air, revealing a glowing word, part of the spell. As Ella solved more riddles, she met magical friends, a giggling quill that helped her write clues, and a mirror with a cheeky sense. With all but one piece of the spell found, Ella faces a final test: to trust her instincts and recite the spell from memory. The magical library begins to shake as time runs out. After hours of solving riddles, Ella had almost all the pieces of the spell. But the final book was blank. "What do I do now?" she asked, worried. Archimedes spoke softly, "Trust yourself, Ella. You've learned so much, try to remember." As the library began to shake, Ella took a deep breath and recited the spell aloud. Would she get it right? Time was running out. Ella's bravery pays off. The forgotten spell restores the magical world's balance, and the library bursts into a display of colorful lights. Archimedes crowns Ella an honorary guardian of the library. With her heart racing, Ella spoke the last word of the spell. Suddenly, the library glowed brighter than ever, and the magical world was restored. Archimedes smiled proudly. "You did it, Ella. You've proven yourself brave, clever, and kind. From this day forward, you are an honorary guardian of the secret library of spells." Ella beamed with joy. She had discovered her inner magic. Ella says goodbye to the magical library, but Archimedes tells her she can return whenever she's needed. She locks the door and returns to the garden, forever changed. It was time to say goodbye, but not forever. "You are always welcome here," Archimedes said. "The library will call you when you're needed again." Ella locked the door and stepped back into the garden, the key warm in her hand. As she looked up at the stars, Ella knew her adventure had just begun. What new magical journeys would await her? Only time would tell.